Hello and welcome to Elecspo, and today I want to talk about Arsenal. It's been an interesting few weeks for the Gunners. Before Christmas it looked like Arteta was on the brink, with a media frenzy launching his side into a relegation battle. But after a string of great results, the pressure is lifted and fans are once again trusting in the process that is Mikel Arteta. But how far can he take Arsenal? Will he bring more trophies to the Emirates? And will he still be their manager come the summer of 2026? Well, I'm going to use Football Manager 2021 to find out. My name's James and this is Arsenal in 2026 according to Football Manager 2021, and if you haven't already, give the subscribe button a big ol' click. Okay, well, long story short, Mikel Arteta is gone. The Pep Guardiola prodigy has been relieved of his duties at the Emirates, getting the sack on the 4th of December 2021, almost 2 years after he was appointed. He did win another trophy though, making it 2 FA Cups in a row, which sadly wasn't enough for him to keep his job. In his place, a legend arrived. A former Gunner, a former captain, a fan favourite, a man who's been immortalised outside of the Emirates. Yes, Thierry Henry is the new Arsenal manager. The Frenchman's now been in charge of the Gunners for more than 4 years, but all he's got to show for it is 1 FA Cup and a season of Champions League football. In 2026, Henry's side finished 6th in the Premier League, just a point below rivals Tottenham, but they would make amends a week later in the FA Cup final, beating their North London rivals 2-1 at Wembley. Let's look at the starting 11 on that day and see who else is in the squad. In goal was ALESSIO CRAGNO. Arsenal had their backup goalkeeper between the sticks for the cup final, but Christ, he's an expensive backup. CRAGNO arrived in 2024 for £63 million, and just after 1 year of being the club's number one, Arsenal brought in a replacement in Mikel Arteta. But CRAGNO got the nod in the final, which was weirdly his only cup appearance of the season. Fortunately it paid off for Henry, with CRAGNO getting a 7.8 to truly earn his winner's medal. As for Bernd Leno, he's still with the club, but he spent the past 12 months getting the Mesut Ozil treatment. Right back was Hector Bellerin. The pacey Spaniard is still at the Emirates, but he's only gone and got himself a promotion, being named the Arsenal captain in the summer of 2022. Christ, Arsenal fan TV will be having a fit. But Bellerin's been a top performer for Arsenal, consistently solid in every season of the simulation. Every year he's got around about a 7, at least above a 7, which is damn good in my eyes, and a lot better than he is in reality. Seriously, how has he gone 5 years without another injury? Centre back was Luis Felipe. Next up we've got a man whose name is just the former Chelsea left back, but backwards. Anyway, Felipe has just ended his first year in England, having arrived at Arsenal from Lazio for a modest £40 million. Considering how good he's been, I would say money well spent. He's even got himself 3 assists, which is damn impressive for a centre half, or have they been defence splitting passes from his own box. Next up we've got Kieran Tierney. A weird one here, as rather than play left back, Kieran Tierney is at the heart of the defence in the team that won the cup, despite Thierry Henry having a plethora of centre back options to pick from. They've got John Stones, Victor Lindelof and Gabriel. But it was Tierney who got the nod, a man who's only had a few strong years in an Arsenal shirt. If anything, he's been underwhelming. Honestly, I love Kieran Tierney. Anyone who turns up to a game with his gear in a Tesco bag for life is good in my eyes. Left back was DALEY. With Kieran Tierney at the heart of the defence, that created an opening on the left, and it was filled by another expensive signing. DALEY is a young man at Huddersfield right now who you should keep your eye on, and his future ratings in this simulation prove he's a player you should take a punt on early on. He's shone with Fulham in the Premier League, earning himself a huge £52 million move to the Emirates, and so far he's been bloody excellent. A great signing, and at 24, he's a man who's only going to get better and better, and someone you should maybe sign for your FM team too. Centre mid was Jude Bellingham. From one English youngster to another, we all know about Jude Bellingham. Seriously, I think every FM20 team I saw had this guy in the middle of the park. The Dortmund teen has returned to England in this simulation, and has just enjoyed the best season of his career. Bellingham cost Arsenal £62 million from Dortmund, and in his second season he got 5 goals, 10 assists, 4 Man of the Match awards and a Premier League average rating of 7.21. All of this at the age of 22. He struggled in the cup final though, only getting a 6.1. It didn't matter though, as Bellingham won what should be the first of many trophies at Arsenal. If not, he'll be on the move again. He was alongside Curtis Jones. Arsenal have got 2 hugely promising youngsters in the middle of the park, with Jude Bellingham playing alongside current Liverpool hero Curtis Jones. He's only just joined the Gunners, proving to be another expensive arrival. Jones cost £64 million from Liverpool, and he's already enjoyed an impressive debut year in North London. It looks like he's taking Thomas Partey's place in midfield, with the Ghanaian set to leave in the coming weeks when his contract expires. Arsenal have got some other expensive options in reserve, with Raheem Harper and Bruno Guimaraes costing both around £100 million in total, all that just to sit on the bench. How times have changed at the Emirates. On the right was Everton. Arsenal have got an entire club on the right, with their expensive taste knowing no bounds as they bought the entire Everton Football Club. Oh wait, no, it's the Brazilian lad. I think I made that joke before, to be honest. He's on loan from Man City and he's actually had an excellent year at the Emirates. He got 8 goals and 6 assists, which is surely enough to earn a permanent move. Speaking of Everton, the Gunners have actually got Richarlison sitting on the bench, although he's demanded to be put on the transfer list with a huge asking price of £98 million. No idea what's gone on there, but as it stands there's no one actually interested. Attacking midfield was Wagner. Unfortunately this is a Brazilian regen, and not the weird bloke from X Factor who now seems to make a living off Cameo. Should have got him in for this video actually. Probably wouldn't have been that expensive. What could I have a whip round? Wagner's already impressing despite being just 20, but Arsenal's usual attacking midfielder is none other than Canadian superstar Jonathan David. At £55 million he was a bargain compared to Bellingham and Jones, and he's enjoyed a strong start of life in England after leaving Lille. Sadly for him he missed the cup final due to a hernia, but I'm sure he still got a medal. Maybe one of those chocolate ones he got as a kid, they were lush. Left wing was Bukayo Saka. He's already an Arsenal superstar despite his tender age, and in 2026 he's still a star working under the watchful eye of Thierry Henry, someone he probably had posters of up on his wall. It was either him or Jessica Alba. He's been impressive throughout the simulation, although he hasn't featured as much as he would have liked this season on account of picking up 6 different injuries. The man's a crock, get him sold Thierry, cash in now before it's too late. And up front we've got Alexander Isak. We end with the star of the show and the man who won Arsenal the Cup. Isak got both goals at Wembley to defeat Tottenham and hand Henry his first trophy as manager, and he's been a source of goals ever since he arrived in 2021. The Swedish striker cost £64 million and so far he's found the net 106 times. An astonishing record, all the while Arsenal have got Eddie Nketiah sitting on the bench, doing his best to discredit the legendary number 14 shirt that his gaffer wore so proudly. So there we have it, that's Arsenal in 2026 according to Football Manager 21. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. As always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Elecspo, and until next time we will see you around.